Hi there, friends. It's Sanita. Welcome back to Sanita Makes Crochet Items. Today, we're going to get started on part 4 of my mystery crochet along. If you guys haven't figured out what I'm making, well, yesterday's episode, part 3, I should say, indicated which one it's going to be. And it's going to be this little foot. So I'm going to show you how to make one. You go back, rewatch this video, make 2 for yourself. But for the most part, you'll just need a little bit of stuffing, just like how we did yesterday, because we're only going to stuff the bottom half of this. But like I said, the top is flat. And he's got a little, it looks like he's got a little boot. Boop, 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 boop. Anyway, long story short, let's just get into it, because I did wake up early today, but I got sidetracked. So we're gonna go ahead and get this started and get it rolling. I'm not gonna rush through it, because you know what happens when you rush. You make boo-boos. So I got my recipe here, which I'll walk you through. But for the most part, we're just gonna focus on this. And then part 5 will be starting of the rest of the features. So just get all your limbs and we'll get this party started. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, friends, let's get started with row 1, which is, I'm just going to start with a double magic circle, wrap it twice, start with a chain, which does not count, and we are going to pull some of this out. Look at it, got barf. 6 single crochets in the magic circle. Just make sure you crochet over the tail. And 6. Just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double magic. Pull the string just a little bit, the first one to go in. You saw it was this one here. Pull that one first. That one goes away. Boom. And then pull the tail to make that one go away. Voila, magic. All right. So then for row 2, what I like to do for row 2 is just carry this around so it can secure that even more. And we're going to do an increase in each stitch. And with that, you just go from 6 to 12. 1, 2. Let me move all this stuff. 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. 11 and 12. Yay. So you went from 6 to 12. Now we're going to use this tail as my stitch marker or row counter. So go into row 3. Row 3 is just a single crochet and then an increase in the next stitch. you should have 18 stitches at the end of this row. Two more stitches. 16, 17, and 18. There you have it. Row 3 is a single crochet in one stitch, increase in the next stitch, repeat that all the way around, and you should have 18 stitches. Flip your string. Row 4 is going to be 2 single crochets and then an increase. At the end of this row, you should have 24 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, last 3 stitches, 21, 22, 23, and 24. There you have it. That is row 4, was 2 single crochets and an increase, which brought you to 24 stitches. Now for row 5, you're just going to go in the back loop of the single crochet stitch, just 24 single crochets. That was 24. All right, for row 6 and 7, you're just going to go single crochet in each row. So for row 6, it's 24 stitches, but you go through both loops this time. Okay, go to row 7, which is still 24 stitches. Last stitch. Okay, so that is row 6 and 7 completed with just 24 single crochets or a single crochet in each stitch. So now for row 8, you are going to single crochet 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you're going to single crochet and decrease in increments of, how should I say this? You're going to do a single crochet and a decrease 4 times. So that's basically turning 3 stitches into 2 stitches 4 times. So you should have 8. My math logic, I'm sorry. So that's 1, decrease is 2, single, 3, decrease is 4, single, 5, decrease is 6, single, decrease is 8. All right, so basically you're getting the cuff part of the foot. Now you're going to single crochet 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That should be your stitch marker. So you did the math right. So all in all, row 8, you should have 20 stitches. So it should cuff a little bit. Okay. Row 9, we're going to go to row 9, which is basically 6 single crochet, 4 decreases, and then another row of 6, or another, finish the row with 6 single crochets. And at that point you should have 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would decrease 4 times, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then 6 single crochets, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, last one is 16. All right, so you should have 16 single crochets around there. At this point, it should look like a little shoe. Where my puff ball go? I'm gonna go ahead and stuff it. Don't need to put too much in there, just enough to fill in the toe area. I think that's good. Put this away. I don't want it to be too stuffed. Yeah, that's about the same. All right, so at this point, so for rows 10 through 18, you are going to just single crochet. Okay, I'm going to use this as a contrasting color, and then this tail that I had, I'm just going to crochet around it just to weave it in. So for row 10, I'm going to do 10 single crochets. Not 10, I'm sorry. We're going to do 16 single crochets for row 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 2 more, 15, and 16. Okay, since I went around, I just pull that just a little bit, just kind of close it in. And I'm going to stuff that inside. Flip this back up. So that was row 10, which was just single crochet in each row. Row 11, same thing. 15, 16. Here's row 11. Let's go on to row 12. 16. Okay, let's go to row 13. Just keep flipping that back and forth. And 16. Right? So that was 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's go to 14. Fifteen and 16. Row 15. Row 16. Row 17. 16. Okay, last row for the single crochets, row 18. So 1 single crochet in each stitch. You should have 16 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Last stitch is 16. All right. So then row 19, and you feel like that's not full enough, you can put just a little bit more, but I think that's plenty. So I'm going to pull this string out, start it back up here. We are now on row 19. Row 19 is going to be 2 single crochets and then a decrease. So you're going to use the next 4 stitches, turn them into 3. So 1, 2, decrease in these 2 stitches is 3, 4, 5, decrease 6, 7, 8, decrease 9, 10, 11, decrease these 2, which makes 12. Okay, so you should have 12 stitches at the end of row 19, and then the last row you're going to do is just single crochet around row 12. I'm sorry, 12 single crochets in row 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 2, 11, and 12. There you have it. That is row 20. Now row 21, I'll take this out and I'll put that in there so I can use it later. Your foot should be, the front of the foot should be facing this way. You're just going to single crochet, so flatten it and single crochet across the tops. So, yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and see how it kind of dips there? I like to put one more, just find a spot and make it 6. Because we had 12 stitches, we're going to end with 6. 2 divided by 12 is 6. Fasten off. And that's what you have for part 4. Should have 2 toesies. Or 2 legs. You have your feet. And they'll get sewed onto the side of the bunny, kind of with his feet sticking up. For part 4, you have feet. Part 3 was the arms. Part 2 was the muzzle and tail. I know it looks like a lot, but it'll be fine. And then part 1 was the ears. Oh, it's not all in frame. Hold on, let me scoot this over just a little bit so you can see it all. Those are all the pieces that you should have completed so far. Oop. Thank you again for joining. I'll see you guys to finish it up. So there you have it. You have completed part 4 of the feet. You should have 2. So if you don't have 2, go back and do another one. But we're symmetrical. Try to be. And I'm really shocked at the way the colorway is working. I'm glad that color controlled to get the tail this color. So now I'm really interested on how the body is going to work up, if any of the flowers are going to show up. But for the most part, you should have parts 1, 2, 3, and 4 completed. So we can move on to part 5. That part 5 might be in increments, because what I like to do is sew as I go, and that way we don't have to do too much of it. You know what I mean? So I might break it down by the parts that I have to sew. We'll see. So I'll see you guys around, and hopefully we get this mystery crochet along, which I'm sure you guys already figured out what it is. If not, I've said it multiple times already. It's not really a mystery, but you know, it is what it is. Thank you again for watching. Always love yourself so you can love everyone else. And have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Bye.